Yes, I'm Ted Noah. We begin this morning with breaking news out of Virginia Beach. Just after 2:30, Virginia Beach Police Department tweeted about a shooting involving several parties, now resulting in multiple victims. Now, according to police, an officer-involved shooting also occurred, and we have crews live on the scene. As we speak, reporter Ellen Ice is there learning more. Ellen, I know you've been there since about 4:30 this morning. What can you tell us so far? News 3 continues to stay on top of the violence in our area, looking for ways to combat gun crime. We're covering solutions like increasing police presence, community outreach programs, cracking down on the illegal flow of guns, and responsible gun ownership education. If you want to learn more, you can check out our crime solution stories on WTKR.com. You know, one of those solutions, hiring more police officers. In Norfolk alone, the department has more than 200 openings. News 3's team of investigators is taking a deeper look into the reasons behind the shortages seen across the 7 cities. Coming up at 6:30, investigator Margaret Kavanaugh has a look at the latest numbers and the story of one of the newest officers joining the force. We have a lot more to cover this morning, but first, let's check in with meteorologist April Loveland to see what's shaping up with the weather. April.
All right, good morning, Ted. Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. Let's take a live look over downtown.
Saturday.
And we're staying right on topic here. If you're in search of a furry friend to go on walks with, the Chesapeake Animal Shelter is introducing Snout and About. It's a field trip fostering program. It's a way to give shelter dogs some time outdoors, and you could check out a pup between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. to take them snout and about.
It just allows them to decompress, to have fun before coming back to the shelter. The shelter can be a stressful environment for animals. We get valuable information from the participants to tell adopters about them that we may not be able to see here while they're in the shelter.
You want to participate in Snout and About? It's easy. You don't even have to sign up ahead of time. Just give Chesapeake Animal Service a call to let them know you're interested. They'll set you up with a time slot on either Monday, Thursday, or Saturday.
This morning. Well, no matter the weather outside, I'm sure many of you will be spending the day inside watching March Madness.
And you know, the Elite Eight has finally been decided. After a major upset overnight, St. Peter's has now become the first 15 seed team ever to make it to the Elite Eight. They
beat out Purdue 67-64. You may recall that's the same team that knocked out Kentucky. Their next game is tomorrow at 5. But for today, Houston takes on Villanova at 6 this evening. After that, Arkansas will take on the number 2 seed, Duke. Once the weekend is out, the Final Four will be decided.
And you know, we've been following a very special bracket of our own with the morning news on the weekdays. It's been our breakfast bracket of our own, made up of breakfast foods. Yeah,
right now we have officially made it to the second round. So let's check in with which foods are coming out on top. Now in the Elite Eight, we have bacon versus biscuits, bagel versus French toast,
and scrambled eggs versus waffles, and pancakes versus hash browns. Now biscuits and bacon went head-to-head yesterday, but you'll have to tune in to News 3 on Monday at 6 a.m. to find out who won that matchup. So
I'm going to go with probably bacon.
Yeah. That was, I think, the larger percentage. I haven't looked this morning, but it was actually pretty close for a while because a lot of people love their biscuits.
Oh, yeah, they love their biscuits, and you have to think of everyone who doesn't really eat meat.
Right.
So there's, you know, there's a large percentage.
Well, you know, we talked about, too, because there are, in today's world, of course, more alternatives if you don't want to have, like, regular pork bacon.
Yep.
Yeah, you can have, if you're maybe avoiding pork, you can have turkey, and then there's vegan and all that other stuff,
too,
as well.
All the good stuff.
So we were really hungry this week talking about all that stuff. Hey, speaking of breakfast food, who doesn't love a good brunch? Brunch is becoming more popular across the country, and turns out Virginia Beach is considered one of the best cities for brunch lovers. Lawn Starter ranked the top cities in honor of April being National Brunch Month. In our area, Virginia Beach got the top slot, coming in at number 54. And you know, Norfolk wasn't too far below at 64. Chesapeake came in at 179 with Newport News at 185. New York, New Orleans, and Chicago topped the list for the brunch lovers. All right, tax season is already well underway, and you still have until April 18th this year to file. But if you already filed, did you happen to get a notice from the IRS saying that you didn't? Our problem solvers are diving into the issue. We'll let you know what they discovered coming up next. News 3 is also on top of breaking news this morning. We'll get an update on a shooting in Virginia Beach, leaving several injured, and what we're learning as the sun comes up. Stay with us.